What is your favorite corner in the house? Oh, if I had to guess, definitely not that one. Um, there's a lot of corners in my house, and if I had to pick a favorite, God, there's so many. There's this one right outside my door where there is a pillar atop another pillar, and they're slightly offset from each other. So you end up with just this really strange misalignment. I think I might have shown it to some of the people who are in chat right now before because it's aesthetically pleasing how incorrect it is. Oh, okay. Let me fix that for you. How about now? That better audio-wise? Hello. Awesome. So, yeah. Okay, audio fixed, solid, great to go. Love to see it. Do you remember your high school graduation? Oh boy, do I. So I graduated from high school during the process of COVID-19. And what happened was we had I guess you could call it a drive-by, a pickup, a drive-through, where, so we drove up to the high school, they checked our name at the desk, and then I passed over the curb, and they left my diploma on the curb, and I picked it up and I put it in the car, and we went home. We drove home. That was the graduation. Later on, there was a digital graduation with a text-to-speech that would read out what it was that my name was, but it sort of got the pronunciation eerily perfect, which I'm glad for, because if it had mispronounced my name, that would just be like a miserable cherry on a pie, you know? Did you get rained on today? Actually, I didn't. I was very glad. I went on a walk beforehand expecting to get rained on, and unfortunately, the rain was not present. It was a fully clear sky, very beautiful, but we had we had a lot of sun, and I almost baked on my way back from Jack in the Box, which was unfortunate. I hope that, whoa, there is some stuff going on back there. I hope that the Jack in the Box meal I got and brought home is still good. I didn't actually eat the burger yet. Just sort of left it there. You know how it goes. You get a craving for a meal and you go to buy the meal. And, you know, it's not actually time to eat yet. Your body doesn't permit it. That aside, oh yeah, Past is so good at standing still. Where am I? Well, in a more abstract sense, you're on Question Park. You are the past assigned to be examined and examine me in turn. In more accurate terms, right now you're in a parking garage that I think is on Bascom in so the parking garage you're at right now used to be where a mall was, and they tore out the entire mall, left it a dead corpse, and the dead corpse of the mall was just an empty field, right? But the parking garage remained and is the only thing you really go there for anyway. So, could you back up a little, please? The parking garage is the only thing left. Oh, I forgot Past was the angle. Was at that angle right there. That's great. I feel like Past has learned about personal space and. It's really bright in here. Say, have you changed a light bulb in the last month? Actually, I was really hoping that I would change a light bulb in the time between filming this and actually putting on the show. But no dice, no occasion to change a light bulb. In fact, the lamp above is, it's missing a light bulb, but I forgot to fucking change one before the show. So pardon my language, but, oh, hey, happy light bulb change. Congratulations, my friend. That's a delight. I'm glad it applies to someone today. I love that car sound. There was a lot of great acoustics in the filming of this. Listen to that. Oh yeah, that's delightful. You can't remember. What is missing from this picture? Well, for one, the ceiling. There's no ceiling present there. For two, you're missing the sun. Well, kind of missing the sun. Actually, behind you on the top left, you can see that the walls of this parking garage are pillars that let through the light. They have little sunlight strands that are just like holes in the wall, so you can sort of light the parking garage without having to put lights in. What else is missing? I mean, there's no water, that's for sure, but I don't know if water really goes in a parking garage, you know? And there's no greenery, that's for certain. It's purely a dead space for cars alone, not even people. You couldn't eat there, you couldn't sleep there. Hello. I mean, I guess you could sleep there if you wanted to. I saw a guy show up in... What is your favorite of the four seasons? Favorite of the four seasons. Gosh, that's a tough one. Probably either spring or summer, because winter and fall are like bottom tier seasons for me, because I don't like winter and fall temperature. I'm a very temperate person. I was raised in California where the sun is always warm and it's technically a desert. Meanwhile, the sunlight of summer and spring is really preferable, but I have terrible pollen allergies. So I'm a big fan of summer. Favorite season. I think I figured it out. Summer. Oh yeah. It's always sunny in California, except when it isn't. We've been into quite a lot of climate distortions. We had a few months of just sheer rain in the spring earlier. In many works of fiction, houses take on symbolic importance. They may be literal houses or unconventional ones. Hotels, hospitals, monasteries, or even boats. What is the meaning of your house? Oh, that's a tough one. Meaning of my house, huh? I think that if we're talking about my house symbolically, the parking, it's a place of comfort, but it's not my real home. I don't think I've ever owned a home. I've just sort of lived in one. I've passed through them. And the issue with parking garages is that we also pass through them. And I think that if I were going to pick any place to be a home, it would be a place that I only transitorily pass through, like a parking garage or a hotel waiting room, because those are the places that feel like I spend the most time there, you know, in those waiting rooms and like all that, where you're sort of forced to be in the moment and you don't really have anything else you can do. Then in those moments, I feel like I'm at home. And that's where I was not really meant to be, but where I am, sort of like amniotic fluid. It's the most comfortable state. Fail. Do you know what your favorite stuffed animal is right now? My favorite stuffed animal is Big Lizard, who is this gigantic red plush lizard, maybe yay big. And I don't actually think he's in here right now. I think he was in my closet earlier, and I sort of lost him under the laundry pile. But Big Lizard is great. He's actually missing an eyeball because he has these like little beady eyes, and one of them just sort of fell off. So he has one soft eye and one rough eye, and you like to sleep on the soft one because otherwise you get into consequences. Yeah, I really think, how do I lose track of who? Oh, I don't lose track of anything, my friend. I am doing my best to stay on track, on focused, wait, I'm proving your own point here, aren't I? Anyway, my favorite stuffed animal, Big Lizard, thank you. I will find him probably at some... Double-jointed? Yes, I am double-jointed. My favorite My favorite trick to do at parties next is to start off with something really mundane. Is you just do this, right? You invert your hand so that one is going back. And then you jump straight into the deep end, like this. And people go wild for that one. They love it. They love the parking garage, I see. Yeah, Shwoka did great on these shots. Are you seeing my double jointedness, though? My trick? My excellent technique? I am, in fact, double jointed. Oh, not everyone. Double jointedness is sort of randomly assigned via genetics. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my tricks. Yeah, I think probably the coolest double joint I've seen is Chwoka, who filmed this, has a double jointed jaw.
How much water can you drink in one go?
I should have brought a water bottle for this. I bet you I could drink water bottles, maybe, I think my record is I chugged the whole water bottle of, like, you know, one of those tiny Dasani ones, but I've never done like a big one, you know? I think probably my favorite trick with that is you just go because the noise of it is very essential. It really makes you able to chug an entire bottle. Heckling? Maybe. I prefer the term collaborative misleading. My leg is going numb a little bit from where I was sitting. Thank you, Past, for holding quite still during all that. I appreciate it.
Can you tell me a believable lie?
Okay. I was never really good at two truths and a lie. Let me think here. I am 6'8". It's a lie. The reason why it's believable is because it's my personality. Was that the lie? What do you mean? Oh, believable truth. I don't think I can tell you a believable truth. Maybe because... Oh, sorry. Sorry, Smee Man. Let me explain that in metric units. I am 207 centimeters tall or something. I don't actually know how much 6'8" is. Yes. You caught on. Yes, Monkey Sky, that was the believable lie.
Are those headphones comfortable?
Oh, yeah, actually. These headphones are quite comfortable. We got them just for the show, so I wouldn't have, like, back talk from the recording. 6'8" is pretty believable. Yeah, I'm 6'7". The lie is that I'm actually 1 inch shorter than I said I was. What was I saying? Something about bait or satire? No. Thanks to Poe's law, it is maybe a superposition of both. Yeah, comfortable headphones. These are not that comfortable in long term, but like in the short moment, they're like feasible. I don't think I've had worse than this. I haven't had better either. I think maybe if we think about it, there is no such thing as comfortable or uncomfortable headphones. They're just sort of headphones, and once you have them long enough, you become dismayed.
Put up a new poster in your room yet?
You know, I wanted to before the stream. I didn't. I think my only poster is this, like, photo of an island that you can see right over here. And this is the only painting I have in my room, is this, like, stock graphic of a island on, like, this cruddy poster paper. And it's not a great look. It's very crumbling and misfortunate, sort of pauperish, if we might go that far. But I'm happy with it. It feels kind of idyllic, you know? Where did it come from? God, I don't know. I was 7 when I got it. Maybe I think I printed it or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think that poster is probably due for a replacement, but heck if I know what I would replace it with. I don't really have any like telegraphable interests that I could like put up on my wall,
Right
except
now,
for maybe.
what color am I thinking of?
Oh God. I knew this when I said it, past. I knew this when I said it. Oh God. Green. It was green. I remember it because I was looking at an exit sign at the time when I was you. I was looking at a green exit sign and I was like, I guess that'll be my color. I hope that isn't too memorable. And joke's on you, past. It was. Somewhere in there, you say, there's an exit sign. Fun fact, there are actually 2 exit signs right next to each other on the same pillar pointing to the same exit in a triangular formation in this parking garage. You're not cutting past out of the conversation. I mean, blue is also an odd color. If I was going to pick any color for an
Have you
exit
ever
sign,
been a victim of a scam?
I would say red. But have I ever been a victim of a scam? Definitely. The the thing that happened was my grandmother had installed malware on her computer, and she was like calling the number that the malware gave her, and I, tech savvy 12-year-old, walked up to take the phone and help the scammer into the rest of the stuff because my grandma was having too much trouble figuring out what he actually wanted. And how that worked out was eventually my mom heard the request for the credit card number, and she walked up and she was like, "Hey, excuse us for 1 second, please." And then she turned to grandma and said, "Where did you get this number?" And I felt my heart sink into my stomach directly. It was kind of a memorable moment, honestly. That was the most mistake I've ever made.
How many eyes do you have?
Oh God. Can we ask a different question? I'm not going to answer that one, please, right now. Oh, I forgot about this one. This is great. Oh, that's great. Just the one. That's a good one, QDXE. I appreciate it. Hang on. Let me count. THAYLE.
Failed.
I actually have 0 eyes in my name.
Is right now.
I don't know. I don't know where Big Lizard is. I don't know where anything is right now. All I have is this massive, empty, white-gray void that you were showing me that I'm reminiscing on. There is no eye in Thale. It's true. There's also nothing in front of me right now, and I'm not really sure what I'm looking at anymore, or what it is I'm considering. Oh yeah, that's a white-gray void for sure. That is a blank, obsidian base of a world. Hooray, nothing! I bet you this void tastes exactly like chalk and dust.
Did you wash your face today?
I did wash my face today. I had essentially, it's not a very exciting story, so I'm not going to tell much of it, but I was washing my face this morning and I impacted, I fell asleep in the bathtub is what happened, to be honest. I fell asleep in the bathtub and I woke up when the back of my head bonked against the tub floor, and it made like a weird squelching noise. I was like, "Oh God, what was that?" And it turned out it was just like my naked back, like squelching apart from the bathtub floor. So that was embarrassing. I felt very silly doing that in the bathtub. But aside from that, I don't think I have washed my face. I think I washed my head and my body, but I don't think I submerged my face fully, which was my mistake.
Would you rather eat 8 eggs or eat 7 eggs?
I'd rather eat 8 eggs or eat 7 eggs. I could definitely handle 8 eggs, you know. I could definitely fucking handle 8 eggs. I would be so strong for that. I think I could do it. I mean, as long as I, you know, like, when you consider it, 7 eggs is sort of a cop out, you know. It's too weak. It's too little. I would rather. I think I'd rather. I think if it comes down to it, between 8 eggs and 7 eggs, I think I could do 8. Yeah. What if it's jelly bean eggs? You know? Oh no, not dinosaur eggs. Ah. Yeah. Exactly. Someone understands me. Several people here understand me. I think I could handle 8 eggs. I mean, consider also my posture and my size. I am, in fact, 2 meters tall. That is a lot of body to feed, and 8 eggs, that would feed me. I'd be satisfied with it. How would I eat the eggs? Probably over easy. That's my favorite.
Would you rather eat 7 eggs or eat 8 eggs?
Between 7 eggs and 8 eggs, I think I'd prefer 7 eggs. Like, to be honest, 8 is too much, right? Like, between the two of them, it's ridiculous. Um, 7 is just the obvious answer. Exactly. It's way easier. And 8 eggs is just too extreme in comparison when I could just have one fewer and not get a stomach ache, or at least have less of one. Like, I'm all for the funny, but the escalation is unnecessary. Yeah, 8 eggs is wasteful. You get it. You understand me. It is hedonistic to attempt to eat 8 eggs when I could in fact eat 7. Oh man, now that I think about it, something about the ordering of these questions is kind of deceitful. Like, I always feel tempted to go with the first one. I don't know. Maybe it's like just like a cognitive bias or something, but
Your sweet tooth is beyond help. Is there ice cream in the freezer right now?
fuck me. Yes, there is. Yes, there is ice cream in the freezer right now. I had an entire raspberry chocolate chip, um, like tub, 1,800 servings, or 1,800 calories, not 1,800 servings, 9 servings, um, and I still have another of mint chocolate chip in there. So, and then plus my mom's got two Moose Tracks ones. Oh yeah, ice cream after the show sounds great. I could really go for 1,800 servings of ice cream. Me neither. I would love that, but maybe not that many. I mean, we just learned a lesson from that 8 eggs and 7 eggs thing. Let's not go for 1,800 servings, huh? That's too many. No, that's a full course meal. I am ruthlessly committed to dialectics. No, I'm ruthlessly committed to the bit. There's a difference.
What is your favorite tiling pattern?
Oh god, okay. So there's a lot of tiling patterns in the world. Like, a lot of them. And I don't think I really have the veracity to say a favorite. But if I had to name one, it would be this. Okay, so you know those like bath tiles where they're like, you know, sort of squares, like plus sign squares, and then at the middle of the cross is a diamond? I love that kind. That's so fun. Being a clown is awesome. You understand. My favorite aperiodic tiling? Oh man. I don't actually have all of those memorized, but I like the top hat one. Blue pages. Oh yeah, there I am. I'm up there on top of the archway. Very stationary. Past is very good at that, you know.
How soon until a full minute passes?
I feel like I'm counting too inaccurately here. I feel like I'm counting too quickly, but surely I'll get kind of close. I'm gonna go ahead and say full minute passes now. Was I right? How close was I? Someone check. I know, I'm bad at counting. It's fine. My counting form is... I'll get better. I'll get there. The thing you learn...
Doing some mental math, can you tell me, without using a calculator, what 38 times 52 is?
Oh, God. Hang on, let me open Notepad. You might hear some typing from my lapel mic. Sorry about that. 38 times 52. 16, and then 76, and then 5 to 0. 400 something. No. 38 times 50. Oh, God. It is 400 something, right? Like, no, I know what to do. 40, and then how close was I with
I'm tired. How much sleep did you get before the stream?
1976? How much sleep did I get before the stream? I think I got probably like 6 hours. I did not sleep long enough. I was out for like a very short amount of time because I was pretty pumped to get up before this stream. And then I realized, oh, it's still gonna be like another 5 hours before I can put this on. But I'm so excited for it. I deliver my numbers. Oh, not the incessant wailing and scratching of the beast. My cat likes to yell and screech in the middle of the night, but I sleep through it. I slept through an earthquake once, to be honest. That is not a lie. That is not a bit. I slept through an earthquake on the couch. I think I was a little nauseous, and then I went back to bed.
So I already know. What's your first notable memory?
My first notable memory. So I'm not sure how accurate this one is, but I think probably my first notable memory is when I was sitting in a crib and sort of staring out at my mother or half mother, who was playing Diablo 2 at the time. But I thought she was someone who I would meet later in life, but she wasn't around at that time, so I don't know who I saw playing Diablo 2 on the computer at that time, who I thought was not my mom but resembled my mother a little bit. I'm not sure. It was very strange. I think in general, early memories are kind of a mishmash of like real thing that happened and continual recontextualization from your memories, like inserting new faces and stuff. Like, especially early stuff, like as a baby, no way. She was in the Arcane Sanctum, and she was against the Blood Clan Ram people, so I don't know how far that is in terms of like difficulty, but pretty good. That's at least Act 2. Bosco toilet? I don't want to think about that. He's already very smelly, that cat.
I'm hungry. Can you describe the smell for me?
Oh, you're hungry? Well, okay, so hear me out. It's very tangy, salty, full of washing, like, it's got this salty undercurrent to it, kind of a sea spray foam, and it's wet, you know, it's damp enough that you can tell it from the coastline. And there's almost this like fecundity to it. It's kind of festering, like you know when you get by the ocean and there's like people have been jumping in there a little bit, so it doesn't smell the cleanest because there's fish. But I just realized you said you wanted to describe a smell because you were hungry, and that is not a good smell to eat. My apologies. I was thinking of these like sewer pools that we passed by on the road to Oregon. Yeah, closed captions would be nicer.
And where are the trees?
Where's Forrest and where are the trees? So Forrest is my cat, and earlier he was sleeping underneath this bed right now. Unfortunately, he is not allowed inside for the stream. But he was in here napping the heck out, and that was great. Right now the trees are outside my window. Tree person is also right in chat. And in my backyard we have this massive sort of, I think it's a non-flowering maple. We named him Steve, and he just leaves these pollen pockets everywhere, all over the place, that tree. And the back deck of the backyard is filled with just like dust and pollen, so I don't really like to go out there during spring. At the same time though, it's beautiful. I really like it. Hi, welcome, the unabridged gamer. I'm Thale. That's past. No, that's past. How many push-ups can I do? Oh boy, hang on. I don't know push-up form anymore. It's been a million years. 1, 2, 3. Probably 3 or more if I had to struggle, but I don't want to. I don't know. I've never been very athletic growing up. Everyone play along at home. No, don't do push-ups right now. You'll smash my record of 3 and I'll look very silly and ridiculous over it. I personally, I really miss soccer, and that's it. Oh, what's the angle of the show? Over there is my pre-recorded past self, who is occasionally asking questions to me. And can I show you a trick? Oh boy, can I? Hang on. So this is kind of a trick I already did earlier in the stream, but we have new viewers, so I can do it right now. Check this out. Boom, I have a very small amount of tricks that I can perform on camera. Ooh. I am Dr. Mario, I can cool tricks. Show him the hand one. Yes, the hand one. Here you go. Doesn't it look so strange? Ah, yeah. I love the sound in this area, the like omnipresent humming. 3 push-ups also. Hey, teamwork. Good job. I think the background buzzing in this area is really beautiful. I love that sound. It's just such a good fucking hum. Pardon my language. I've been cursing a lot because I really love it.
Did you bleed today?
When I was washing my face, well, not washing my face, but generally when I was washing in the bath, I have pimples on my forehead and they did indeed damage. So that was unfortunate. Sorry. That was more TMI than I was expecting to be necessary from the "Did you bleed today?" question, but I don't really see a popular or, good way for that question to end, actually. Like, what am I gonna say? Oh yeah, no, I didn't bleed. Or, oh yeah, I bled and it was really gross. If everybody on the Earth did 3 push-ups at the same time, we could end global warming. Yeah. Here, let me turn up the media source so we can get that digital hum in depth and maybe hear the past a bit better.
Do you need a bathroom break?
No, I do not. I went before the stream. I am healthy, and that is the 30-minute mark warning as well. The amazing digital hum. Yes. I think I put that in with the intent of maybe using the restroom if I needed to, but luckily I am fully prepared. How did Pass get over there? Don't worry about it. It's fine. She's everywhere. She's always following around. I'm beginning to worry that the past might be stalking me. Yeah, the geometry in this parking garage is so bizarre. I think some of it was honestly AI drafted because that was a trend in the Silicon Valley recently. Notably, there's obviously the situation with the 2 exit signs, but there's also preferred pronouns she/her. Don't worry about it though. I don't really care too much.
What time is it where you are?
What time is it for me? 5:35. 5:35. Oh wow, that means we are 35 minutes into the stream. Actually, I put that bathroom break question in at the 34-minute mark. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, it's 7:36 cable time, but for me in PST, we do things a little differently here. Pronouns are they, them right now because there's 2 of you. That's a good one. Thank you, Monkey. Oh yeah, I didn't even consider that with the PST theming. Yeah. Can everybody drop in chat your time zone to the minute and also your like longitude and latitude? No, don't do that. Do not do that. I really Eastern Standard. Oh man.
You used to drink milk like it was water. Are your bones notably stronger?
So, I used to drink milk like it was water, yes. And I still kind of do that. I don't go through a gallon every 3 days anymore, but to be honest, I'm not sure that my bones were even impacted. Like, it's kind of a myth that calcium will strengthen your bones. In fact, usually it's supposed to make them weaker. But I don't really know if, well, actually, now that I consider it, one time in high school, this kid told me, "I wouldn't want to fight you, Thale. Your bones are too heavy." And I just sort of looked at him like, "Okay, thanks." And I took it the compliment in the spirit it was meant. Kids say the darndest things. Oh, skim milk is not great. I also don't like almond milk, but that's just a personal preference because I've had too much of it.
What color is the sky outside?
I was expecting it to be a little bit of a unique color, but it isn't. Right now it is sheer blue with tips of white, like frosted tips. Behind the scenes fun fact, when past asked what time it was or present now past was, it was exactly midnight. The past isn't teleporting, it's just following me. Really, when you think about it, the past can be examined from any angle. Ooh, orange. That's a great sunset color. I love orange. Yeah. Oh, same, Andrea. Or tree person. I love the light blue sky. It's very on theme for this theme.
Here's a riddle for you. What's behind the statue?
Ah, behind the statue? Behind every statue is a great sculptor. The shadows behind me moving ominously? Yes, that is also a factor. Behind every statue is a great model, a great sculptor, a great stone that offered itself to the cause. Truly. I love the composition of this shot. It was a lot of fun staring out into the middle distance past. Behind every statue is a great shadow. I hope there's no statue behind me right now.
What's your terminal velocity?
Oh god, I need to look up what the average terminal velocity is for a human. Hang on. Human terminal velocity. 200 kilometers per hour. That's great. I didn't even know that. I should have looked that up before the stream so I could answer it all willy-nilly, but... No, don't shoot me out of a big cannon. Oh yeah, per second. Oh god. Yeah, these are all in miles per hour. Per second. 66 meters per second. That... I'm surprised. I didn't expect it to be that fast. I see now why we're so easily splattered compared to like ants or whatever. Does this count as turn-based? I could call it turn-based, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd call it turn-based in all honesty. Like, it's more of like preparation and then, you know, just sort of noodling. It's definitely not turns. We're not taking turns here. It's turn-based only in one direction. Asynchronous, yes. The people love numbers. Aw, you're so mean to me, Wax. I personally thought it was very based. Oh, sorry. I got distracted by lights behind me. I'm not sure. Well, based on the parking garage. It's the foundation of everything so far. Generally, this was mainly an excuse to shoot in this crazy location. Do you prefer chess or checkers? Follow on to the turn-based question. So, checkers is an extremely deterministic and kind of bland game. It's kind of solved, right? Like, I don't have a major interest in solved games. Chess is the one that is like not a tic-tac-toe, so I'd have to prefer that, even though I'm not very good at it. Oh yeah, I'm not great at chess either. I'm sort of middling, but I haven't like studied any of the openings or like any of the like common patterns. I just play what's in front of me and have fun. There are horses in chess, and that is better than like kings and checkers, you know? So, chess pieces do not taste better. I can verify this. They actually have a worse texture because they're all greebled. I really like the like checkers with the like little slashes on them at the edges. I think I'm done for the day. Will I see you next time? Yeah, past. You'll see me later. I hope the rest of your day goes well. I'm sure it did. And it was really nice getting to examine this with you. Thank you. Take care.